Hello everyone, I'm back again. I mean, of course I am because you're watching a video, but uh, I don't know, today I don't know what I'm actually gonna do. I've had I wouldn't say it's a busy day, but I've had a day where I haven't had time to set anything up in advance, so I'm just kind of a bit stumped on what to do, but I feel like I need to keep up on a daily uploading, which I know isn't necessary, but I like routine. I guess I'll show you some, because obviously I do slight improvements every time off camera. Actually, I think all that's different is I've basically extended the butt canal thing so that it goes right up against the edge of the pool, which, yeah, that's about it. I think I might have added a couple more torches here and there, but other than that, nothing spectacular has happened. I guess I can tell you my plans generally for this world. Oh, actually, was this bridge? No, I think I also built this bridge off camera. But yeah, this bridge is just leading over there because eventually I'm going to build a sphinx over there. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll probably find something neat to do with it. Maybe I'll... Actually, what will I do with it? I've decided I'm going to make a sphinx, but I guess it won't have a purpose. But yeah, for now that just leaves me with oh, also I was planning on building a missile silo somewhere. For no reason whatsoever really, but I can't figure out where I want to make that. Because I don't want to have it over there. That place is for my more sillier stuff that doesn't fit in with the thing I'm going for, but I don't know, maybe I'll make like some kind of rig looking thing that's all, I guess as industrial as I can get it to look in this version. Obviously I don't have many choices, but you know, I can at least try. I don't know, yeah, so I guess actually I could spend this video just mining, I guess, or doing something simple. Doesn't have to be extravagant at all. I need to sort out my inventory before anything else. So. But yeah, the whole building a silo thing kind of depends on me having enough wool, because I want to use some like greys and stuff, but they're hard to come across, and I don't want to spend a lot of resources on grey dye. What am I doing? I'm emptying my inventory, that's what I'm doing. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but right now I cannot hear out of my right ear, so I'm literally partially deaf at the moment. I think it's probably something just to do with earwax buildup on my eardrum, but it's much too deep to do anything about personally, and I don't have the money to be gone or anyone to clean it out, so I'm just gonna have to hope it kind of sorts itself out, and at least the next day would be nice, but you know, I'll give it a few days before I bring it up with anyone, because I don't want to be a nuisance, you know. And what am I doing? Alright, that's right. I was gonna make a new set of tools. I'm gonna sort my inventory out though, because I always forget to do that. Stone hoe, I don't even know why I'm taking you, but whatever. I'm gonna need more food than that. What am I doing? A single cooked pork chop? I'm not fooling anyone. I'll make a new sword actually. I've been using a stone sword for too long now. About time that I upgraded. Look at that, shiny new tools. Have I got the... Okay, yeah, I've got plenty of wood, and that's fine then. What was I doing again? My memory is atrocious. I mean, I'll put that away, but... Oh, food, that's what it was. take a bit of bread. There you go. I think this is the first time you'll end up seeing my mine, actually. So, not the most impressive thing. But it definitely exists. Actually, I know the whole high gamma thing is ugly. I know I got that as feedback on one of my previous plays on another world. But I'm gonna turn it up for when I'm underground because I feel like it'll be just better on the eyes. It's an awful lot of zombies. Maybe there's a spawner there. I did actually find a skeleton spawner not far away from my house, but I haven't utilised it yet because I don't exactly need bones in high demand and there's no experience to gain. But yeah, this is my my mine as it is. This is literally it. I just kind of sit and excavate entire chunks and, well, I said chunks, you know what I mean. But off we go. I'm actually yet to find any diamonds, and I would have thought that I would have found some by now, especially oh, this is a decent area, all at Y12. Yep, Y12, and I'm not finding anything. I'm hoping I can pray that I've just jinxed myself and I'm gonna magically find some now, but yeah. I already had to deal with, I think you can tell, but I had to relocate a small lava pool that was in my way at one point. That was no fun. I think actually no, I was gonna say next episode I'll update to the next version, but I'll give it a few more episodes, you know. All I know is that definitely after I've updated to the next version, you will not. I mean, the world will not be updated for a while, purely because I really don't want to move on to the hunger system. I've grown too reliant on not having to eat, basically. I want to say that Hagstrom's playing right now, but usually when I say the names of the songs that are playing, I actually completely get it wrong. Even though I'd like to believe I know the names of the songs, but I usually just don't. Actually, yeah, I've just realised I do want a lot of iron here because I'm planning on getting some rails set up soon. Doesn't mean I'll need gold and redstone. I haven't. Actually, I think I've got plenty of redstone if I remember correctly, but gold I don't think I have any. I did see some once while I was in a mine, but it was when I was getting attacked by a bunch of stuff because hang on, yeah, that direction, the bottom corner of my world, there's I think you can see on my map, there's a deserty bit, and there's a cave in there that I was getting a bunch of sandstone for the pool room, and I just kept plummeting and plummeting. It was madness. Because there was, usually when you have a little 1x1 hole that goes down, you'd think, oh, it's just a few blocks lower than everything else. But no, this was a straight I'm trying to think 30 block drop. I mean, thank God I'd kind of staircased into it a bit before falling through. But yeah, it definitely almost got me. And that's actually why I was only on one cooked pork chop, I believe, is because when I refilled back at my house after the whole ordeal, which luckily I didn't die. Yeah, after I kind of refilled my inventory, I guess I forgot to grab 2 bits and I ended up grabbing 1. Either that or I might have ended up just getting hurt again since then, but I don't remember getting hurt that often. Oh no. Need to start paying better attention to what I'm doing. Any diamonds, actually? No, I'm getting too hopeful here. I could do the old branch mining method, but I cannot be bothered. Three. Oh, they are all 3. I thought it was 4. But yeah, I could be doing branch mining, but I find it so much more, I wouldn't call it more boring, because honestly this is a bit more tedious and stuff, but I don't know, there's just something about clearing out a huge hall of space that you can just see going on and on and on. Yeah, it's alright. Apologies if this is a much more like boring video, but I really needed to churn something out, and yeah, not in the mind space to be doing a lot. Oh gosh. Iron pickaxe is almost gone out. That's not good. It's like the actual one pickaxe that, like, is it worse in this version, or am I just overestimating the worth of an iron pickaxe? I'm probably just doing that. There's no way that they actually yeah, thinking about the amount of mind, it's about right. Oh. Well, I'll get back to that in a second. I wonder if anyone picked up on that before I did, because I definitely didn't. Guess it's... Oh, let's see, how much are we talking? 2, oh, 4, 5, 6, and there's some iron. I'm getting spoiled here. Six diamonds, what can I do with that? I can do a pickaxe, a sword, and a jukebox. That would be neat. I'll lay that up. You know, when Caves and Cliffs came out, actually, I was so defensive over the whole, like, you know, oh, diamonds are too common now. Because in my eyes, they weren't, you know what I mean? Like, I found diamonds all the time, but that's mainly because I found caves. I think, I could be wrong, but I just haven't been running into many caves at all, especially that go deep, so... I honestly think that it's so much harder in this to get diamonds that they actually do feel valuable in a way, you know? Because I'm questioning on what to spend these on, you know? I'm not just immediately set on something. Because modern Minecraft is just like, yeah, if I got 6 diamonds right off the bat, that's a diamond pickaxe, an enchantment table, and then 1 to spare, basically. I feel like my luck's not going to be good anymore though, because I've just used up every last bit of luck just getting that. Well, that scared the daylights out of me. trying to use directional audio when you can't hear out of one ear kind of sucks. Okay, you gotta be up here. I think. Hold up. This is where I use the master strategy of using ladders. Man, ladders are just so expensive. Forgot you could do that. Or whatever. Alright, show yourself, zombie. Oh, don't. Oh, yep, there you go. I'll explore the rest of that later. Well, here I was saying I never find any caves, and I've basically immediately found one, which I think that's happened almost every single video that I've recorded now. I've mentioned that something doesn't happen, or I'm not having it happen, or you know, and then it just immediately happens. It's a shame I'm just never getting £1 million right into my bank account. What a shame. If only. It's a shame it'll never happen. It's the crappiest attempt at humour I think I've ever done in a good bit. Oh, it's my footsteps. That's so loud, man. God damn. Oh, what level is this? Okay, we're not even in diamond range anymore. I can't even remember what diamond range is. I want to say it's like Y18. Oh my god. That is Ultra Instinct, I think. Is that? I don't know. I think that's a Dragon Ball Z thing, but you know what I mean. Basically, my reflexes were really good. That's a better way to say that. I need all the iron I can get. I'm gonna make a worldwide monorail system. It's a complete lie because I'm not exploring that far. But whatever, who cares? I'm getting 2 subscribers recently, actually. Quite chuffed about that. I was thinking about like making some kind of like subscriber wall or something, but I thought that felt too like copycat-ish, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone does that. I could do a wall of hate where every episode I just, you know, shout out something that I absolutely despise at the beginning of every video, so I could be like, no, I already know if I do that. The first one that's going to be on a sign is HSBC Bank. I think that's the right letters. Hate those guys. Nasty. Was there any stuff over here? Iron. There you go. That's why you gotta check. Since doing these videos, actually, I've ended up with a lot of Legacy Edition content in my feed, and it's like, it's kind of mad that seemingly in the past year a lot of it's just kind of appeared, but you know, I was there, I was an OG, I say I'm an OG, but like, you know, I was doing this like a year and a bit ago, and you know, I was early to the nostalgia party, and like, obviously I took a big break, but that seemingly is when everyone else showed up, which it's neat, you know. I can't remember the name of the guy, but there was some guy that I looked at, you know, he had quite a neat world. Obviously I don't know his name. I could try and describe his world. He has like a subscriber, like a YouTube member and subscriber greenhouse looking thing, and can't remember exactly. Is that cool? Pardon me, I'm not getting that. When I was here earlier, I could hear a zombie, couldn't I? You know what? I've spent 20 minutes in the mine. I'll go back up now. I'm sure I can figure out something else that's somewhat better to do than sit here and mine. I got diamonds. In a way, I kind of want to like spend it on armor, something, just so I can like show it off in a thumbnail and have like a title that's like flashy or something. But I'd rather get the pickaxe, because I need the nether ASAP. Glowstone is just going to be such a helpful piece, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm walking into walls here. Oh, yeah, I'm so used to quick stack, man. I'm nothing without it. Oh, I should probably take that out first, huh? Right. What do I want to do? 20 minutes is too short for me. I gotta keep it at least half an hour. Oh, there's me being on the world an hour. Which seems like I did have some preparation beforehand, but I can assure you that I did basically nothing. I think I had it sat and paused while I microwaved some leftover pizza. There's some sheep over here, I guess I'll give them a whack. Can always do with more wool, never have enough. I'm trying to think which dyes are renewable in this. I don't even know if there's a brown dye, so no clue what to do there. God. Hang on, actually, I can check. Well, clearly brown wool exists. How do I get brown dye? Oh wait, no, it'll be cocoa beans, won't it? You can't get cocoa beans though, can you? I didn't think jungles spawned until a bit after the update that added hunger. And I could be completely wrong, but I just have serious doubt that jungles are in this version. But then why would cocoa beans be there, you know? Unless it's like I was gonna say a creative thing, but I'm pretty sure creative doesn't even exist in this. You have host privileges, I think. By the way, once I do get like once creative mode's a thing, thumbnails are getting so much better because all I gotta do, make a copy of the world, go in creative, and get a good aerial shot without a hood or anything in the way as well. It's just gonna be exponential. Alright, what am I doing? Putting wool away, that's what I'm doing. Is that really all the colours I got? Devastating. Oh yeah, actually, I do it every episode, so I might as well do it again. I hate trees, man. This time, this batch has not grown too badly. But look at this. Oh, never mind. There's more important things, such as bones. But yeah, as I was saying, look at this. Absolutely heinous amount of tall trees. And then there's one over here. Like, look how gargantuan that is for no reason. The amount of logs. People don't realize how good they have it these days. This is how every big tree is in this version. It's like twice the size of the modern ones. Ooh, I can already picture it now actually. The title for this one, it's gonna be like Dilly-dallying or something. Yeah, Dilly-dallying. Oh, has anything trampled my crops today? Nope. Gosh, I'm tired. I say I'm tired, I only woke up at like 4 p.m. Well, I say I woke up, I got out of bed at 4 p.m. I think I woke up around about like... I'm trying to think, what time did I mean, I woke up a few times, like separately on and off because I was too tired, but it's because my current sleep schedule is like, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning to usually a bit in the afternoon. You know, that's currently my sleep schedule is, you know, you wake up in the morning. What am I saying? Oh my god, I'm getting lost in thought here. What I was saying is I go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, wake up usually around about 2 p.m, maybe 3 p.m. Today I woke up at 4 p.m, but that's purely because I got woke up around about 10 or something by a phone call. Yeah, it wasn't a good phone call either. Put me in a bit of a bad mood, but you know, you plod on. Did I mention? I feel like actually I didn't mention this, but I can't remember. I'm forgetting when I actually did certain things, but I have put up jack-o'-lanterns around my house to get in the spirit for Halloween. There is no texture pack for Halloween on this version, so sadly, I'm yawning again. Goodness. But yeah, sadly I can't get like fully in the Halloween spirit, but I can try my hardest. I don't think there's any way to get what am I saying? Oh yeah, I don't think there's a way to get cobwebs in this version, which is very sad because, you know, that's also kind of a spooky thing. Actually, I might never be able to get cobwebs if I think about it. They only really spawn in mine shafts, and there's a chance that even after updating I never get a mine shaft. Huh. Is that a 5 tall cactus? You know, that one can stay, that's nifty. I don't even know why I'm gathering this at this point. It's probably one of the least useful things to me right now. But whatever. More to hoard and more footage to record. Oh, and now it's turning night. Great. I need to think what I wanna do in like really long term, because obviously I wanna make missile silos, but those are basically just circles in the floor that, you know, I plan on doing something nifty with much later. You know, like a funny skit if anything, but that'll be a long time gone because in this version I don't even have the tools to be making silly things. You know, I can treat it like a Fortnite live event. I'll build a giant timer in the sky or something. But no, that's completely overkill. I could do an observatory. That would be neat. And over here, I don't know what to do. Actually, I know what I want to do. I want to make a bunch of funky stuff, you know, I want to have fun, make like roller coasters and weird contraptions and all sorts, but that once again requires a lot of wool, dyed wool, which, you know, I really do just need to update to get shears. Because, like, yeah, it's fun being on this version, but when you're so restricted that you can't, like, get one of your, like, main building blocks, and that's just too much. I can't, there's so many blocks, actually, I just can't get, like, can't get leaves. I can't get, like, grass that I place myself. Flowers you can only get in small amounts by bone mealing the ground randomly. Stone is annoying because you have to smelt it. So basically you're just stuck to wood and cobble. Right. Oh yeah. I'm the master of combat if you didn't know. I wonder what title update the certificates get added, because I know I do want to get meddling with them. I do want to have a nice thing, but I might have to rely on the old curing a witch thing. Not a witch. Zombie villager. Curing a witch, what am I talking about? Not a clue, I'll tell you that much. You know, my recording software says that I'm speaking so loudly, you know, it says my voice is in the yellow. But every time I listen back, I'm so quiet. I'm quieter than anything else I've ever known. And, sorry to all that have to deal with that ultra quietness. I say it all. So, once again, like, I think I say this every time, like, usually my last video is on about 2 views every time I make the next one. But yeah, I have been getting nice comments recently. Some from friends and then, you know, a couple from just random people. There was one dude that just said that he liked the stuff, he was gonna subscribe, which, you know, that was neat. And then there was another person that has subscribed actually, but can't remember. It was just I don't think it's a person I know at all in real life or anything. I think it was just a random person that must have appreciated the video. Can't remember. It might have been the storeroom, I want to say. That episode, maybe. Which one is the storeroom? I keep calling this the storeroom because it's storing blocks, but that's like where I store things. I really need to name my rooms better. Maybe, is it the storeroom and the storage room? See, at least these ones are easy. It's the changing room and the pool. Yeah, I think I need better cohesion. But, you know, this is about as good as decoration gets in this version. There's just so many things I don't have access to as well. Snow is over in the area of the world that I don't want to load. Clay I cannot find. Bricks cannot find clay. So yeah, that locks me out of multiple blocks there. There's only one wood type. Crafting table, furnace, chest, and bed. They're my only furniture options, unless I want to build out of stairs, which cannot be rotated, cannot be in an L shape. You know, there's so many problems for it. TNT would be cool to decorate with, but I don't want to find out the hard way if this is still a version where you ignite them by punching them. If it is, yikes, that's my base gone, you know? Okay, yeah, even this uses cocoa beans. Where do you get cocoa? You know what? Sorry everybody, but I'm gonna quickly look this up, which means I'm gonna be... Oops, I've just opened up Netflix by accident. There you go. Which title update added blooming jungles? Right, title update 0. What was in this? Based on Java Edition Beta 1.6.6. What was in this? What was in this? I'm losing my mind. When was the... Hang on. Core... I know I just sound crazy right now. Actually, no, hang on. I can just... Oh... I can... Does that work? Whoa! Calm down. There you go, now I'm just recording the wiki. Isn't that great? We're all gonna find it out together. Let's see. Is there a history section? I don't need to know the history. Huh? Dungeon chests. Dungeon. This bit. Hang on. I think this is removed from dungeon chests. What? Oh, added cocoa. Top textures of cocoa. Huh? In a similar fashion to chance from dropping from destroyed jungle leaves. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Hang on. Which Minecraft title update added jungle? Grammatically, I can't even spell jungle clearly. Title update 12. Hang on, I'm gonna have to quickly. I'm gonna pause Minecraft, then go back to This is madness. How to get cocoa beans Xbox 360 edition. TU3, I guess. Only way of finding them in dungeon chests. Hang on, find dungeon chests, collect cocoa beans. So even if I did get them, it would be a one-time use. From cocoa trees, what? Is that actually a thing? Are the jungle trees with cocoa beans? Whatever, I'm getting much too distracted. Let's... How long have we been recording? You know what, it's been plenty of time, I think. You know, you've seen me go on the wiki or whatever and complain. I think it was the fandom wiki as well, which absolutely yikes. Don't support fandom if you have the chance, guys. Actually, I know I just said that, but which one was I using? Which wiki was I on? Wait, oh, it's here. Okay, no, I was on the Minecraft wiki. Make sure to do that one, guys. You don't want to be caught using the whatchamacallit. Don't use fandom wiki, guys. Yikes. But yeah, goodbye everybody. enjoy your life or whatever. I promise the next video will be better than this by a landslide.